Yes! Show me your moves!
And welcome back to my Geekin' Guys. King Shadow Omega bringing you another One Piece Rules live reaction. Chapter 819. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't... I'm not sure how this chapter is going to top the last one. Like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, oh my god, how am I going to do this? God, I'm almost afraid that I'm going to be disappointed when I read this, because the last chapter was so good. Okay, here's hoping that's not. We're all just going to look positive and go right into it. But let's lower expectations, because there's no way they could be able to do the same thing. Oh, man. By the way, sorry for the late upload again. I just finished. Today I had 3 midterms and a paper, so I'm completely exhausted. So let's get into this. All right, chapter 819. Momonosuke, heir of the Kuzuki clan. What is this? Future X 5 million Berry Man arc. The future. Where is this? Baltimore. Oh, this is where Frankie was, so they're all looking at Frankie's stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. DeviantArt. Alright. Momonosuke's dad went with Goldie Roger to Raftel? Flip it out. Awesome. The shocking truth. What exactly is the relationship between the One Piece and the Wano country? Your dad was part of the Pirate King's crew? Momonosuke's crying. One of the few that learned the secret of this world. Just like Ray Lee. That's what Robin's shocked about. Of course, she's like, that's what she cares about, the history. Yes, I know. We learned all of the history of this world. It's like Rayleigh's talking. By the way, I mean, I know it's a flashback cutscene, but I just love Rayleigh's beard. I just wanted to point that out. Like, if I could get mine to be like that, it would be so dope. It'd be like the coolest guy ever. Alright, maybe not that far, but you get what I'm saying. And Zoro's like, I see. So this secret of the world is what they were trying to weasel out of you. Kaido's underlings, Don Flamingo, and Caesar, I mean. That's why they were trying to hunt you down. Kinemon's like, your logic is sound. The thing is, Lord Odin decided not to burden us with that secret. We do not know anything. And even if we did, we would never speak on it. Good work. Kanjuro's like, at any rate, whether or not we do or don't know, our enemies still pursue us, so the only choice we have is to fight. Lord Odin left us with these words. Open the borders of the Wano country. Oh, and they all shout that. Kanjuro, Kinemon, Raizo, Inuarashi, and Nekomamushi. Cool. Luffy kind of confused. It's like, we, those who should have been Lord Odin's shields, by some twist of fate, we ended up being the ones protected by him. Oh, I'm sorry, Luffy's shocked, not confused. Well, he might be confused. It's Luffy. Now that we bear the shame of living on without our Lord, we must do but one thing, stake our lives upon seeking justice for him. That is, kill the shogun of the Wano country and open the borders of the country. That is our true destiny. Right now, the Wano country is being oppressed by both the shogun and Kaido, who have joined forces. Oh, by the way, quick point. Last week, me and many other, actually, YouTubers were all like, oh my god, see, we knew it, Kaido was the shogun. But translations came out, and it was like, the way it was written was that it could not possibly have been that the shogun was Kaido. It was literally written as if it was 2 separate people. So, just a quick little mistake. So, the shogun is separate. Oh, bet I'm hoping Luffy and Law take out Kaido, and Zoro takes out the shogun. That would be awesome. Brook's like, oh my. Though those that harbor sentiments of rebellion have begun to gather, compared to the great armies of the enemy, we are but puddles before the ocean. We have no hope of winning. Yet win we must. Thus we left on our voyage to find comrades in arms to fight with us. We first set our sights on Zou. Yes, the Kuzuki clan and the Mink races have since time immemorial vowed to share in each other's fates. More importantly, Ino and I are both retainers directly under Lord Odin himself. From the day Raizo showed up on this island, the warriors of this island were prepared to give their lives. But when it did come to fight, we were absolutely routed. That, too, by just one of Kaido's squads. Boy, that's because those bastards used that foul weapon of theirs. We may be able to come to terms with losing to the underhanded tactic of cowardly enemy. But next time, things will be different. We will not make the same mistake twice. We have our trump card. Next time we fight, we'll show them the true strength of the Minks. Oh, man, Arashi seems pretty dedicated right now. I kind of like that. That's actually the most I've liked him. So, I mean, I kind of like Nekomamushi a lot better, but, Arashi was pretty cool when he, stopped, not Kaido, Jack's trunk attack, but we haven't really seen much from him. He's kind of, stuck up. But I kind of like him right in this scene. We actually have something to ask you, Luffy Dono. Oh, it's Kinemon. Okay. You too, Law Dono. It pains me to ask favors of you after you both have already saved our lives, but my comrades and I are in awe of your strength. If our paths and desires are one, in the coming fight with Kaido and the Shogun of the Wano country, we humbly request your help. And they all fell down into a cross-legged. Woo, this is more than we could have ever hoped for. And the samurai and the minks, that's a force we'd look twice at. Nope. Luffy said no! And you know what? I should have fucking expected it, because Usopp was definitely like, oh my god, yeah, that's amazing. We're already going to do this, and now we got these guys? And Usopp's like, why do I bother? Have you lost your mind? Say that again, I dare you. One sec, Kinemon. Forget he ever said that. Just sit tight while I beat some sentences. Luffy's got a point. Says Nami said it. What, Nami? First come the negotiations. Barry signs in her eyes. No, hit the damn brakes! And what are you, just some figurehead, Momo? You said it. You are a huge big shot, right? Oh, Luffy's yelling at Momo. You said it. You are a huge big shot, right? You're the leader of all these great warriors, right? Yet all you can do is cry. And now Nami's defending him. It's like, that's enough, Luffy. You have some nerve sounding off on an 8-year-old child at a time like this. Luffy, heirs, you see, until they actually become adults, are not actually required to really do much. It's the job of the adults around them to aid and assist them. That's right. I'm sorry for all of that, my dear Momo. The idiot captain of ours is a real meanie. You are the one adult that shouldn't be around him at all. Oh, looks mad at Nami. Momonosuke. He's crying, and now he's got a memory in his head. It's like, Momonosuke, you'll never be able to learn about its entirety. This is the real world. We're surrounded. Light the fires. Oh, they're thinking of it. Mother. Okay, so he's remembering all the shit that happened. We've got to run. There's a safe place we can go. Now he's mad. He clenched his robe. Everyone run. He's crying. Your father is a foolish lord. I want to beat Kaido, he screamed out loud, in tears. Kaido is the enemy of my parents. Even my mother fell by his hand. Even if I wish to become an adult big and strong so I can get vengeance from my father and mother, I want to protect my retainers. Lord Momonosuke, that sentiment alone is more than enough. You're just an old softy now, aren't you? Oh no, Nekomamushi was crying, and Arashi's getting... But he's crying too, whatever. Nekomamushi's like, shut up. But I am small. I cannot. That is why I wish for you to fight alongside us, Luffy. Please. I'm begging you. But Luffy wouldn't let him slam his head. Luffy grabbed his head before he slammed it into the ground. He's like, that's more like it. Let's join forces. An alliance. I'll take down Kaido for you. He puts his hand out. He's like, thank you so much. Thank you, Luffy. Oh, you're supposed to shake it. Shake it. Though he may have sounded off on a mere 8-year-old, I guess more so than any of us, Luffy Dono thinks of Lord Momonosuke as an adult. You're right. Admirable faith indeed. Straw, what about your faith in me? You never asked for my opinion. But you're fine with it, aren't you? That's not the point! Always mad. Alright. In order to beat the living crap out of Kaido, we hereby form the Ninja Pirate Mink Alliance. That's a mouthful. Do we really need the ninja part? Indeed, we do indeed! Who's the one who said that? Who came up with that? It's got to be Luffy. Just a heads up, guys. You don't have to bow your heads to us ever again. Or kneel. Being an alliance means being friends. Law's like, not even close. Also, I'm fine with the alliance and everything, but I've got one condition. Wait a second. Perhaps you should have mentioned this before. We're actually missing a crew member, right? Ah, that whole deal with Sanji, huh? What did you say? By Big Mom? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Inuarashi was... Because you were sleeping your fat ass off when it all happened. Nekomamushi is the best. I'm going to go and bring him back. Until then, I want everyone to wait and not start any trouble. Besides, Sanji's super strong. He's pretty much worth 1,000 people. Is that so? That's reassuring. Will you be okay? You'll be going up against a Yonko. It's not like I'm going to fight her. I'll be fine. I'll go with Peko Mamushi. Just so we're clear, I'm worth 2,000. Got Zoro, just so we're clear, I'm worth 2,000. Nami Patsuo, yes, we know. Peko Mamushi. Oh, and Inuarashi, first he's hearing of Peckham's probably. Today is a day of miracles. You've got that right. Oh, that was Wanda, by the way. Duke Inuarashi and Neko Mamushi were said to have been the best of friends, but one day they returned after a very long journey, barely clinging to their lives. And even in that state, they were at each other's throats. A quarrel great enough that they'd almost killed each other. I wonder what happened. This was all back before I was even born, right? And Pedro and I were just kids. Carrot wasn't born, and Wanda and Pedro were just kids. Today is the banquet celebrating the reconciliation of the two rulers. Now we can sleep and wake up whenever we want. Where'd the Straw Hats go? Objective sighted, Lord Jack. Yes, thank you for pointing out that the obvious, dumbass. Blasted thing can't believe I had to come here again. Whoa, Jack's coming back? So, oh, wow. Okay, Sheep said, Rizzo isn't there, you said? I find it hard to believe that you found it acceptable to return with such an answer. The Minks are hardy little rodents. What if the ones that managed to escape the gas treated the others? There's no way we can tell him that someone actually drove us out. That's what the chick's thinking. And, oh, Sheepshead's tied up upside down. Damn, is that how big Jack is? I thought Sheepshead was, like, in the background. But he's, like, right here, and Jack's, like, just flicking him in the head. Like, damn. If they're all still half dead, we'll simply go there and finish the job. Pity is a troublesome thing. The dead do not seek revenge. There's no doubt they're weakened. If we just rush them, we'll soon be able... There's no need to rush anywhere. I'll just kill this huge elephant. Oh, fuck. What? He's going to try and kill the actual island? I'm not going to lie. There were a lot of things I expected. That final line was a pretty solid cliffhanger. I didn't expect him to say he was going to kill Zoe. Wow, alright, that's a good chapter. I think it was a good chapter because I lowered my, expectations because I really was so high. Like, last week's chapter was probably the best chapter I'd read in, like, years. Years it was the best. And that includes, like, Gear 4th. And that includes frickin' all these other chapters we've seen. Gear 4th was huge. That was, like, the biggest deal ever. And, like, then we, like, the Straw Hat Alliance. Man, there were so many cool things. But that was... I'm sorry, Straw Hat Grand Fleet, I mean. Okay, pretty good chapter. So now Luffy's made it clear we're getting Sanji back before we're taking out Kaido. So that answers that, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, what are they going to do? Are they going to split the crew?" No, they're not splitting shit. Luffy's grabbing Sanji. Actually, he's probably going to kick the shit out of Jack first, which would be awesome. But I don't know. I mean, Inuarashi and Neko Mamushi could fight evenly. It's just they couldn't beat him. So I'm curious how Luffy's going to do, or what's going to happen with that. I wonder if he's going to even leave the island before then. Is so? I mean, I don't know. Either way, guys, great chapter. Damn, I'm red. That's what sleep deprivation does to you. Okay, guys, see you again in a new video. This is King Shadow Mega signing out.